Hello to my watchers on YouTube. This is a statement about the slowing down of content on my channel. I've been doing more content lately, more video uploads than I've ever done before, probably. More regular, more frequent. Got a ton on the back burner still to edit, sitting on my hard drive that I've recorded in recent days, but I had to bury my friend last night. Alfie, my little pet cat, my little brother, he died. And so it's going to take me even longer, I think, to upload things, to get going again, because I'm in grieving again. I'll just read this statement thing. I wrote something last night for Facebook, so I guess I'll just read it so you know the deal. So, scripted mode once this fucking car's passed. Alfie died. I had to bury my best friend, my brother, tonight. This was written last night. Was grave digging from around 8 PM to 10:50 PM for him in his little cardboard box. A dog walker found him outside the local pub, since been converted into flats. It's not a pub anymore. In the early hours of July 12th, he probably died in the night hours to a car crash. Someone said the car probably hit him in the head. They were saying he died instantly. I know that's not true because there are little splatter marks on the road where it's like leading off the road onto the pavement. So he obviously dragged himself off the road onto the pavement and died there. Life went out of him. Anyway, I knew him crossing that road like his wife, cat, Myscha, 2 years ago, would shorten his life as it did hers. He died at 3 years old and she died at 1 year old. But at least he got 2 more years of life than she did. The dog walker took his body to a person on the far end of the village who had a ginger cat. It wasn't theirs, obviously. Their one returned. Then they posted to a Facebook group, which I think was a disgusting way for it to be conveyed. Our neighbour read it, contacted my mum with a cryptic message, but she was on holiday away from the house. She contacted my dad, who told me. Me and my dad tried to contact these people on the other side of the village. They had already taken Alfie and buried him in a shallow grave, which I didn't like, in a badly overgrown garden that I had to wade through to reach his body so I could claim it. It was him. All dirty and ragged, but unlike Myscha, whole and identifiable, horrible. Limp and cold and lifeless. The man who was there and put him in a small grave made a remark about him bleeding from the mouth that I didn't want to hear, and I took him into the cardboard box there, and Dad drove us back home. After that, I brought him into the garden. I found a patch. I couldn't bury him next to Myscha, unfortunately. It was just too overgrown with nettles. I dug the soil until it got dark. Eventually I had to hang a torch above me from the bush that he's under. It was hard work digging through the roots and the stones, but it's done. And he's not near Myscha, but he is in our garden where the other 2 cats, where I frequently visit, are at rest. Obviously we had 2 cats before that, a long time ago, that died. They're over at the previous town we lived in. I feel sad that Alfie was full of life and squeaks and greetings only a day ago. Now it's 2 days. And now, due to a mixture of his own error and a speeding driver, and also the hells of human industrial systems and contraptions being incompatible with nature, of us keeping pets like cats around who don't understand cars and aren't afraid of them, he will never get to grow fully out of kittenhood and have the same long years of life that Remy, our white cat, did. I will continue to talk to them all most nights and visit their graves. So now you guys know what's going on, and why it's very hard at the moment for me to get the motivation to do some things, editing and all that. I've got a bunch of videos I do want to edit, they'll appear eventually, but I don't like frivolous stuff right now. I like trying to focus on important stuff after this happened. I mean, he's like, I don't have many people in my life. I call cats people, you know, I think of them as people. They're not humans, but I think of them as people too. Obviously, I'm close to them. And I only really had Alfie, who's died, and my dad, who's in his 70s, and he won't be around forever. And then after that, I am marooned. I don't really have that many contacts left, especially as another one that I knew is like recently drifted away from me. I don't have many people in my life that I can depend upon and who depend upon me, which I think is important. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this video short now. Catch you later, guys. Maybe I'll post some clips of Alfie. I can see you. Waiting for the sun to come to you, huh, boy? You dirty thing. Look at this. You dirty thing, getting dirty again. What do you say? You sing? What do you say, Alfie? Yeah. Yeah.